Yay, an opportunity to talk about theology again. I'm a nerd. So the question is, what has God done in my life that I can't stop thanking him for? And that's actually a tough question because there is so much that God has done in my life. Both my guide dogs were like the perfect guide dog with the perfect personality at a perfect time in my life. And God really paved the way with both of them. They were they were completely different, but such good matches, and were really there through some really difficult parts of my life. Then there is obviously Jesus. So I believe that Jesus died on the cross for me, for my sin, because we're human, we all fall short, and God made himself human and then died in a really horrific way for us. And the example that Jesus was in the Bible, where he was hanging out with the poor, he was hanging out with the shunned, when he was hanging out with people who were considered spiritually unclean and all that jazz. Like, it just shows us a great example as Christians today in loving each other and loving people that are different from us and loving people that are LGBTQI plus and loving people that are different races or different religions or different genders or of no gender, and the example of acceptance that Jesus gives us. I'm so thankful for that. And probably the biggest thing, which is a big part of my life day to day, is the hope I have in Jesus. So I actually guest lecture medical students on a spirituality and medicine unit, and I get to talk to them all about my faith. And it's really cool because my faith is so integral to who I am as a person. Being able to share that with medical professionals, especially ones that are learning, is really cool. Excuse me, yawning. But one of the things I say to these medical students, and I make this point, and I deliberately make them a bit uncomfortable with it, and that is to say, they can't fix me. And that is okay, because my hope is in Jesus and my hope is in God. And that is what sustains me through all of the rubbish that I've been through in my life, and I have been through an awful lot of rubbish. It's my hope in God that makes me get up in the morning. Without that, I wouldn't. And I don't want to be triggering or put a content warning, but things have been close in the past, but it's my hope in God that sustains me every day. If you want to know more, just ask me. Like, I'm an open book.